There's no one who's standing at the door waiting to close it at a certain point. Like, you're 25 now, sorry, we're closing the door. No.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.
There was a time where I absolutely used to hate motivational content. Like, I could not stand people trying to motivate me. I don't know why, okay? But the thing that I did like was celebrity interviews. Even if it was like they were being motivational and stuff, I don't know, I just enjoyed it. But I hated like people standing with an audience and being like, oh, put towards your goals and whatever. I don't know, I just felt like it wasn't relatable, rather than someone telling their story, like someone who's a star, someone we all know, just being vulnerable and telling their story. So I don't know where I was going with that point, but like the way I've changed my mind, and I can actually see why people would enjoy that. Not enjoy it, but why people would find inspiration and, you know, courage to do things in that. Because as people, we need support to reach our goals. We need support to, you know, get to the finish line, because without that support we can easily fail at our goals. We can easily get discouraged at our goals. We can easily just stop doing what needs to be done. But also sometimes, before you can even start setting the right goals or start achieving those goals, you need like a mindset shift. You need a mindset shift, and that's not something that can just come by yourself. You do need help, like getting there, whether it's therapy or watching people talk or surrounding yourself with the right people. Whatever it is, you need just a little more, you know, strength and courage. And I was thinking that, like, sometimes the goals we set goals from a place of feeling like a failure. Like, you look at your life and you say, I hate the life I have, or I feel like I haven't achieved enough, so I need to achieve more. Instead of sitting from a place of being inspired and saying, you know what, I would like to be at this point. Not necessarily like I hate where I am, but there's a place that I would like to be. There's a place where I would like to go. And I think that contributes to how much you fail or how much you succeed at your goal, is what kind of place did you set your goal from. Like, you know, is it a place of feeling like a failure, or is it a place of inspiration? And if you're setting your goals from a place of being a failure, you will never reach the goal. Like, even if you do reach the goal, you'll keep moving it, because it will never be enough. You will always view yourself as a failure. You'll always be living in that regret of, I should have done this, I could have done that, you know what I mean? Or it'll never be enough, because you're saying it from a place of, I don't want to be here, and not necessarily this is where I want to be. If you don't want to be here, where do you want to be? If you don't want to be here and you just say, I just want to move from here, you're just always going to feel that way. You're always going to feel like, I want to move. I just want to move from here. I don't know where I'm going, but I just need to go. And when you are always moving the goal, like you just have a moving goalpost, you'll never reach it. Like, you're just setting yourself up for failure. If you're saying, you know what, I want to eat a salad, and today eat a salad, and then suddenly like I want to eat a salad 5 times a week. That's too big of a step from eating one salad, eating 5 salads. Like, you're not gonna do that. You're really not. You're just gonna fail. And when you don't eat 5 salads, now you're failing at your goals. Whereas if you say take time to celebrate, where you're like, oh congrats, you ate a salad. And then you wake up tomorrow and you say, I'm gonna eat a salad again because you know what, it felt good to eat a salad yesterday, so I'm gonna eat a salad again. And next thing you know, you'll be eating 5 salads. I don't know if that makes sense. Does that make sense? You also can't live in the past when you are, trying to reach new goals. You can't say, I haven't been eating salads for the past 20 years. So I need to like go big or go home. No, you need to just be like, okay, I can eat salads, but this is my starting point where I am eating the salad. Yeah, this is just a random rant. Also, you're never late to like achieving something because everyone has their own journey, own race, own pace. I always say this to myself when I'm feeling a little bit down, or I'm looking at other people that are achieving things. I'm like, I'm this age, own race, own pace. Okay, you have your own race to run, you have your own pace, and there's no one who's standing at the door, waiting to close it at a certain point. Like, you're 25 now. Sorry, we're closing the door. No, there's no one doing that. So really, like, you don't ever have to feel like you are behind because your peers are at a certain point, or whatever the case might be. You don't have to feel like because you're a certain age you should have done a certain thing. Well, that doesn't matter. So yeah, focus on the goal. Focus on the goal that makes you feel good. No, not the goal that makes you feel good. Take a moment to celebrate when you reach the goal. Take a moment to pat yourself on the back. Take a moment to look at how far you've come. I promise you that's better motivation. It's like positive reinforcement rather than beating yourself up about the things you haven't done, or the things that you think you're supposed to have done that you haven't done. Look at me being a motivational speaker. I'm speaking to myself, so this is fun.